Remember this image? Worth 1,000 words. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. Not just two world leaders meeting, but a significant turn in political association on a global stage. India and UAE are the most unlikely of friends. One, a Hindu-majority country, an ancient civilization, a rising world power. And then a conservative Arab federation of 7 emirates, Islam as the official religion, and a country in West Asia that is increasingly taking to modernization. And today we have seen that association grow. India and UAE have had traditional trade links through centuries, and now both nations have realized that they can push for a bright future together in the world affairs. Recent comments for India by UAE Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology Dr. Sultan A. Jaber have accelerated these alliances. During the From G20 to COP28 forum, he praised India for sharing a vision that embraces energy transition in line with sustainable socio-economic development. Al-Jaber mentioned India for G20 declaration for the progress on climate actions and for highlighting India's approach to multilateralism and how countries that represent 85% global economy have agreed to CO's global goal to triple the renewable energy and double the energy efficiency by 2030. While New Delhi, remember, was the host of the G20 presidency and has been this year, Dubai is set to now host the CO, which is the annual climate negotiations conference. Now, since the turn of the century, this relationship between India and the UAE has witnessed significant improvement. It has rekindled traditional associations. While diplomatic relationship between the two countries were established in 1972, it turned into a comprehensive strategic partnership only after 2015. Remember 2017 when Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and the Supreme Commander of the United Arab Emirates Armed Forces graced India as the chief guest at the Republic Day Parade. Later, Prime Minister Modi twice visited the UAE between 2018 and 2019, 2 consecutive years. This positive momentum has been sustained through frequent engagements by the respective foreign ministers of both these countries. Let me also jog your memory. Former Indian External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj visited the UAE 3 times between 2014 to 2019, while Sheikh Abdullah, the UAE Foreign Minister, reciprocated then with 2 visits to India in 2018 and 2019. Furthermore, in 2019, the current External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also paid a visit to the UAE, solidifying a strengthening ties between the two nations. So there has been this constant exchange of top leader visits between the two nations. But the recent visit of Prime Minister Modi, however, resulted in one milestone, which was the Memorandum of Understanding that was between the Reserve Bank of India and the UAE Central Bank, which means allowing trade in local currencies. That is, no forever dependence on the dollar. Factor this. The Indian expatriate community is the largest ethnic community in UAE, constituting roughly 30% of the country's population. As per UAE records, the Indian diaspora is over 3.3 million strong, seamlessly blending into the vibrant tapestry of the UAE. In the 1970s and 80s, the principal requirement there was blue-collar workers, and the Indian community constituted 85 to 90% of that. But by the 1990s, as the need increased for professionals, the Indian community profile also changed. And today, around 35% of the Indian community is made up of professionally qualified personnel, businessmen and other white-collar jobs that they have increasingly taken up. About culture, Indian cinema, music and traditions have found a welcoming home in the UAE. Multiplex theatres showcasing Hindi, Tamil, Telugu films. Malayali presence, of course, is quite visible in the UAE. Among 6 registered Indian associations in Abu Dhabi are India Social and Cultural Centre, Malayali Samajam, Kerala Social Centre and an Indian Islamic Centre too. Also, amid all of this, the United Arab Emirates is taking progressive steps to turn, at least to appear, more diverse and possibly more secular. On 2nd November, the Union Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan visited the under-construction Babs Hindu Temple in Abu Dhabi. This temple is expected to be one of the largest, beautifully created Hindu temples outside of India and is scheduled to be completed in 2024. The temple committee was invited by the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Modi in 2018. Sheikh and sadhus together led the foundation stone. This was an unprecedented visual. This temple is so widely discussed that not just government representatives but also actor Akshay Kumar recently visited when he was in Abu Dhabi, and he said, "Love can move mountains." Now, this will be the second temple after one was opened to the public in Dubai in 2022. In the center of all of these good relations, significance of UAE for India is, of course, the power of oil. India imported $17.84 billion worth of oil from the UAE in 2022. The difference was that the Indian Oil Corporation paid for their oil shipment to the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company in Indian rupees or in local currency. So if you're wondering, how does India benefit from all of this? The UAE has become the 10th largest contributor in terms of foreign direct investment. I'm talking big numbers, $13 to $14 billion of investment at least. The trade game has leveled up. Earlier, if it was about $180 million in 1972, for example, it is now a jaw-dropping $60 billion. In 2018, India even managed the title of the UAE's second largest trading partner, raking in a sweet $36 billion from non-oil goods. However, the India-UAE relationship have faced its own share of challenges too. The Consulate General of India have had to put advisories for the Indian nationals to verify genuineness of the job that they're offered after fraud cases had surfaced, leading to some very serious issues against Indian nationals. Indian workers facing issues if due to non-payment of salaries, delay in payment, or any sort of harassment or abuse are advised to approach the embassy right away. They've also been very categorically told to avoid posting any strong personal or religious political matters that could hurt the sentiments. 2022 brought one hiccup when the Bharatiya Janata Party member Nupur Sharma's remarks on Prophet had stirred the pot. UAE was among other Islamic countries to add a statement on India. But that possibly now is water under the bridge. This evolving friendship between India and the UAE, marked by diplomatic milestones, economic collaborations, cultural exchanges, underscores a resilience that two nations with vast differences, political and religious, can nevertheless come together on the global stage and set a benchmark in cooperation in world affairs. This strategic partnership will be one that we must keep our eyes on. Thank you for watching.